Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give up praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakar, Kodash. We say that man, the apostles and elders are great men and well. And we say salutation to the Akim, we say the pushing word, no truth and the say the day in and day out. You know, constantly in season, out of season, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Once again, we also here to wake up the elect. Right, the elect out of the house of Israel, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, according to the scriptures. And, you know, the prophet said the downfall of this wicked place, you know, this wicked kingdom, you know, this wicked society, the things that we see going on at the moment, you know, it's a lot of evil that be going on in this place. As the scripture saying in Ecclesiastes, you can find out from Mark 18 and the sun, this place is vanity. You know, trying to come out and this thing. That's a good thing. I just wait to see we can touch on, we can do anything you want to touch on. Anything you want to think, you know, if you want to do that. I just wanted to think that I think this is one. Nah, not that one. Yeah. So it just, you know, it's the whole auto-paid fair, you know, just seeing the abundance of wickedness, you know, I should just say it vexes a righteous man's spirit. You know, because when you really take it in, it's just that the people outside there love the wickedness.
Can.
You know, you just watch the total destruction at Jake, you know, because he's so just feeding them what they like.
Can.
You understand? So Jake, Esau know that Jake love wickedness, you know, and what we're going, Esau just feeding them that. He's just feeding them that, and that is why he's not giving them that. And Jake just drinking it and going with it, you know. Yeah,
just to see how Esau like wickedness act.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what, sir?
I was on work now, boy.
Yeah.
So most of them are the guests and whatever come now, but it have a Muslim in between, so you know Muslim do eat pork.
Yeah.
So yeah, this lady now, bless it and eat it. Bless and eat. Like the wickedness of Jake. No, they cook separate for him now, but that's why you see all the Jake's wicked now, but
yeah.
Bless it and eat it.
And if you ask them, well, where is that in the scriptures? They can't find it. They can't find it. You know, they lost. Because they love to talk about, you know, that the Lord bless anything and eat it, but that wasn't even particular. That even what the scripture was stating. It's not even that.
They don't understand.
They didn't understand, and at the end of the day, you had to be given the understanding of this word from him about Hashem, to understand it. You know, they understand it from basically from Jesus. You understand? From Serapis.
Yeah. So
what breakdown we really feel they go and get? They go and get the breakdown from ancient Babylon. Breakdown Egypt, you know. Then the kind of breakdown they go and get, you know, things are the word, you know, bless and eat. Where the scripture said, I can bring out that scripture from Ecclesiastes.
I think that scripture go back to Cornelius.
Yeah, they love to use the Cornelius breakdown, and they use the one in Romans. What talk about the meat?
Yeah, it's Romans. Yeah, it's Romans. It's Romans.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 14. He said, I have seen all the works that are under the sun.
Yeah.
And behold,
so underneath the sun is where? Yes. We are underneath here. He said all the work of the sun above. Right? So yeah, the whole earth. So the works are done below. When
say, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
It's all is vanity and vexation of spirit, because like when you watch, give me Surah, give me Ecclesiastes, give me 12 verse 14. We talk about the whole duty, man, right? Because at the end of the day, your duty was supposed to do what? You're supposed to praise God, it's supposed to fear God and do his Yeah, look at it. 13.
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Say, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Say, fear Yahweh and keep his commandments.
So he said, fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. So that is the whole conclusion and the whole matter down here. But when you watch the works that they be doing, they're not doing that work. They ain't fearing the Lord, and they ain't keeping his commandments, they ain't doing these things. So you know what? It brings up vexation and spirit fear because they know that hey, this is what they're supposed to be doing. So that's like how the brother was giving here, the brother was telling, they're now saying about what they were saying, you know, to bless and eat. That is not the duty. And that is not the conclusion of the matter because it's a fear the Lord. And if you fear the Lord, you wouldn't need the poor. You know, it's a prophet in the book of Maccabees. That remember when he said you rather die than taste in our flesh.
That's right.
And they will never understand that. They will never understand that. Because they love to say, well, they love to say that the old, right? Go on. So what about the Maccabees? What about the prophet back then? What about the 7 children and the mother? Right? What about this? What about if you go into historical facts? They used to actually force the pork onto jakes to make them eat because they know they never used to be eaten it or any other sorts of meat. That is why one of the best ways the Lord, one of the best ways best thing He should do to them, to their level, was making us stray further away from your Hashem Yahushua, right?
But even just to add it, because even in the scripture they say that what? There were wicked men out of Israel,
yeah.
right? So even they and all, they give consent and from generations down, you know, they teach the children and the children teach the children and wickedness multiply.
Yeah. Like I say, like I say, Maccabees, when we because what he's so used to is use our own kind. That's something. There you see, the tactic is all tactics way beyond a common man, like a common man thinking, because you know their blessing is what is sought. You understand? So they level are thinking beyond.
Yeah.
You understand? When you watch what they do, right, here we go use their own to destroy them. And that is something Esau used perfectly. You understand? And then you have the wicked men who love Esau. Like what the brother was saying, like right now, like if you watch Donald Trump, you have like the blacks who support him, and you have like the Latinos who support him. But how could you support somebody that actually want to get rid of him?
And even just to have, because there's a small article in the news that I see a Jacob man was talking it have a controversy going on. I think it was with Iraq. But the man that is on that Trump.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, the one in court, the one that's in court right now,
in court right now.
Yeah.
And basically what she was saying is that she glad that to go back so that, you know, that the president can get back to doing his work. But what they don't realize is that Trump is not for you, James. Trump is not for you, James.
And like if you go back into Trump history, right? Trump family was Ku Klux Klan members. Father and the mother. They were Ku Klux. But like when you watch the money, the secret societies members. Most of the money father get was like from that.
You look like you have some knowledge. What do you think about the Bible?
The Bible, what we're reading right now, we believe in that.
Everything.
Everything.
With King James.
King James was a king. He was the man that authorized the Bible.
You know there's some lies in it?
There's no lies in the Bible.
I'm telling you that.
No, we telling you there's no lies. You know why?
It's the truth.
No. You know the difference, the reason why you all believe it are lies is because you all are taught that there were lies there.
No.
Yeah. I will bring out where's that lie in the Bible?
There's contradiction.
No, where's that lie in the Bible? Am I lie? If it's about a lie in the Bible, tell me no.
You're supposed to know that.
No. No, it's like this. It's like this, right? Yeah, it's like this. If I tell you something, right? No. If I tell you.
You see Paul in both?
Huh?
You see Paul in both?
Yeah.
Both Corinthians?
Yeah.
Alright.
Right, because I want to show you something, right? Because if I had to tell you something, right? if I had to prove to get my Isaiah 41 verse 20 and 21, let's say prove your cause, right? Now if I bring a cause to you, I have to prove that matter. If I say uncle, well, don't go by that corner, but if I have a snake around there. You understand? I had to prove that cause to you. I had to show you that, hey,
Don't have a snake there.
Don't have a snake there. You had to convince you. Not really convinced. I had to prove what it is I stated. So, well, uncle, don't really go there, you know. That's somebody in the back, they might rob you. Look, men, look. But you might say, but what make you say that? Look at that men moving away from there, you know? I had to prove that cause to you, you know. You come and tell me that the Bible are lies and it contradicts itself.
I'm not saying you're wrong now.
No.
That is what are we confused.
Confused? Well, we're not confused.
It's system.
We're not confused.
Everybody's saying something different.
No, well, I can understand that. But give me 1 Corinthians 14 verse 6, you know, explain something there.
This is 1 Corinthians 14:33, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
It said, for God is not the author of confusion.
So God is not the author of confusion. You come and say this contradiction itself, but these words line up. These words line up with each other. No. No, he's saying he's not the author of confusion.
No.
Correct, go ahead.
Yeah. He said, but of peace.
But so,
But of peace.
and that's what I'm going to point here that show you that God is not the author of confusion. So give me the Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 41 verse 21.
Yeah.
Produce your cause.
But it said produce your cause. Right? Go ahead.
Said the Lord, bring forth your strong reasons.
So like, alright, so if you bring forth a cause to me, then you had to prove a reason, you had to bring forth a strong reason. So like how we ask, like how you say the Bible are lies, that is why we ask you, well, tell we are lies.
No, you're taking me wrong. When I went to the Bible, I lied.
That is what you say first?
I said they put certain things in it.
No, you said the Bible are lies.
No, that is what you say
No.
first.
That's not what you mean.
That's not what you mean.
No.
But that is what you try, that way you say first.
That way you say.
That way you say.
No King James.
Yeah, well, and you see, that is the level it reached through because if you go back in the history, right? King James wasn't the King James that you all know.
Don't get me wrong, you know.
No, that's what I'm actually going to tell, right?
People that I don't believe in the Bible.
No, we are just explaining something here.
Right.
That is what I tell you. We know it all lies. You know why? Because you see, it's how. Hey, I
Twisting it.
the people in churches. It's how they teach it, meaning like this.
That's why
But
I said that.
no, you know, to let you understand that hey, these people lying or these people twisting it. No, what you have to do? You have to come and read this. You understand? Because here, no, if you watch somebody who always, and let me just use it as a fact, like how you say twisting, right? When you watch them, they don't go into the scriptures. What they do is that they have it closed or they have it open like this, but they don't go into the scriptures. When they say them say word of mouth. No, everything I know tell you, I also bring out from the scriptures.
Quoted from the book that
We had to go to the scriptures. No, it's our ways. No, we won't submit. We ourselves once believed that when I wasn't a big church person, but I didn't really believe like to say like how you come and say this. Back in before, like way before my eyes get open to the truth, I didn't believe in this. Right?
That is what are you doing this?
This why are we doing this?
The truth.
The truth? The Lord. Make me doing this.
Because you believe in the truth.
I believe in it, of course, because at the end of the day, you have to believe in the truth.
Yeah.
The man Isaiah said the truth. Verse 6. Because if this,
What is this how they call him? Tell him.
what's that?
Who is to persecute all them Christians?
You talk about that was 9. He also come out one of the apostles. They also come out Paul. He also come out Paul because Paul is supposed to be the church.
Before he turned.
Before he turned. So he was one, and that is a different more. The Lord wake him out of that.
Yeah.
No,
before you let him up, he was.
the thing is like as I said before. Let's bring it out from her.
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6.
Yeah.
It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
So you say wisdom and knowledge now. What is
Say
wisdom?
that again.
Go ahead.
It says, Isaiah 33 verse 6. He said, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
So according, so what is wisdom and knowledge? Back at that, say that. What is wisdom and knowledge? What will save you for the perilous times to come? Because we know the world is going to get better. You know for sure. I know this is the first time I see it.
Yeah.
I see it last week too.
Right.
You You understand? But the scripture says wisdom and knowledge could be your stability at times. And where is wisdom and knowledge this?
Is that what I hear right now?
Yeah, that is why I'm here. That is the Lord I'm here. Yeah. And the Lord is why I'm speaking this.
And that's what he doesn't understand.
Well, correct is right. But it's the same way you come and say like they put things inside of this, then they put nothing inside it. It's just that they understand, you know why? Because they don't want the spirit of the Lord on them.
They twist it.
Yeah. Well, look at it's a good word to use. Like
Church twisted.
Church.
Christianity
they
church.
have
That's right.
Christianity changed.
like how the church they follow what's called that? Indoctrination or they indoctrinate into what they teach. You know, they go theology. Like if you go on look up what theology is, yeah, they get teachings from like the Vatican come down like somebody down here. No, it's the same way we are taught. I don't say no, but the difference with their teaching is that they don't go into this. They don't go into this. They go into like when they go into theology, it's like going to school. They get papers and so forth, like things you are to teach, like what they're teaching about.
I don't want to approach you, but you could remember what Donald Trump said when he told me about climate change.
Yeah, you say, what did you say? You say that the door that or something like that? Yeah, but, and the thing about this, the earth, the scripture say the earth will get weaker. You understand that the earth had to get weak, you know? And it say even the scripture say destroy them by destroy the earth. There is, I think it's Revelation 17. Talk about destroy them by destroy the earth. So the earth itself, right?
Barren.
Yeah, the scripture say the land will be barren.
All them dogs and them you see in the road here. You'll be feeding on me and cadaver.
I watch the scripture say the dogs of the land. The scripture say the dogs of the land go eat, go bring plagues upon.
People doesn't understand that, boy. They're just going about their own business. Why think it's going all in space and exploring this Mars and all kind of they're destroying here, so they're looking for somewhere else.
But that's the next story for itself. Like that Mars, like they're exploring. They think about it like this. Think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. Your connection on your phone, like a phone, right? We connection on our phone. We can get like that's one of the places we will go and the signal will cut off.
Yeah.
Right? But you going thousands, millions of miles outside there, you really feel that signal from a camera to a satellite going work? Think about it.
How much it's proven that the real story behind that they fake that whole thing, eh?
Yeah,
Right.
They never even reach the moon, failed to reach Mars.
Like this one here too, eh? Like I know they're building a space station, this is true.
Yeah.
Like the orbit itself, they're building they will put the station and so forth now, you know. So they really have like certain things outside there, but like they say, like I say, like they say, like they go in Mars and so forth. This picture.
Put this in a short term science trying to prove that they have no God.
But the scriptures call them the forgers of lies. There's the forgers of lies, they will bring forth so much of stuff is that.
And the more they do that, the more they'll confuse themselves.
No, it's like they destroy history, right? And they put in their own, that way get the Renaissance, they get the Renaissance period, right? Like before, you know black Jesus rule Europe. You know that? You know that?
Yeah.
You know that? Is that yes or no? You know black people rule Europe?
Yeah.
No, Mark something. You ever see that on a TV? You ever see that on history?
No.
You ever see that? Why?
They don't even know what's coming out.
It only come out now, you know why? It's because it should come out.
Yeah.
It's because there are people that actually bring it forth. It's the same way like how we outside here, we go bring forth that information. You know why? Because again, who killing you the most? Not the white man. Who destroying the earth? Not them. Who digging up the fields? Who destroying
That's
it?
why I have to just know what Donald Trump said when he said about climate change.
Because they know. Okay. If they know the earth not going and get barren or going and bleed. Well, the earth itself, that is, like what they play the movies, they're going to get split in half. That's not going to happen. They say the earth shall abide forever. The whole earth itself, but the lands, certain lands could be destroyed. You know, like World War III. The scripture talks about World War III, and we know that will happen.
Take your time. Don't speed so
No,
fast.
they are stop.
You are not realize that. When, how they call him, went in the embassy and he get killed.
Yeah, the
Custody. What Donald Trump do? He had to get it. He don't know he's going front right.
They set up.
And watch me.
a lot of obvious thing in front of your face right now.
Yeah.
It's set up.
Like, let me show you something. Even down here, right? Even down here, Rowley, Kamla,
All of them under the
all
order.
of them underneath one order. Like they want others to believe that they're different. But political agenda is just to divide and conquer. It will always be to divide and conquer. They don't care about all that. No, because there's this morning here, I was reading this woman in Parliament, her name is Mali McDonald, right?
Yeah.
She paid 500 something thousand in rent. 500 something, and she said, like small thing, that was good money.
Yeah.
And just to show you wickedness that in them. They don't care because it's not their money. You know?
How much I was working for that for the year?
None.
You can work for years and you can't work for that money in 1 month.
System, boy, the system.
And you know, we have to go through that. We have to go through that for the wickedness that we do, for the things that we do, because what we do was that we went against God. We break the commandments. We break the Sabbath judgments. We do keep EI holidays.
We mustn't say what we do,
No, it's what we do.
what they make us do.
No, what we do. What we do, because remember in Deuteronomy, I had 28. Give me the what the Lord tell him. What the Lord tell him from if you follow my words, you will have a blessing, and if you follow my words, you will be cursed. So we will bring it to the and show you. It's not what they do, it's what we do. But we went against the Lord in all forms and fashion.
You could, I was just find the verse with Paul. Where he say, he had this thing in him.
Just now there,
Kind of like a demon.
say, this is Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. He say, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord
So
thy
if you
God.
wouldn't hearken, right? If you wouldn't hearken, that means you're not going to follow these words, you're not going to hear these words, right? Go ahead.
Right? He said to observe to do all his commandments
To do all his commandments.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
So you say all these, so if you ain't listen to this word, all these curses going to come upon you.
But that was going on right now.
I'm going to show you something here, go ahead.
Right? He said, and overtake thee.
And what?
And overtake
Now
thee.
go to the main curse. We'll go to one of the curses because it's go to the ship. Go to the ship. Because you say if you listen to this word, these curses shall overtake thee. No. The curses there, you know, they say you're going to see F-U-C-K. You're not going to see that. These curses, because the curses that this word teaches is like F-U-C-K. But the curses, like when you curse somebody, is like where you're going to bring further upon them. You know? So go ahead. 60. Yeah.
It's 50. Go down to I think it's
Right?
50s.
No, it's 60.
60, yeah.
68.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again on ships.
So this is the same scripture, right? This is the same scripture here. Same Deuteronomy 28. But it's stated now that if you ain't follow these words, if you ain't hearken unto the Lord's words, these curses shall come upon you. Now this is one of the curses, and I want you to listen to this curse. Good, where up? Read that little.
He said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again on ships.
With what?
With ships.
I'm gonna ask you something. Name one nation. Name one particular people that went in the captivity on ships. Who went from one side of the world to the other side of the world on ships? Huh? Who? But it's not Africa.
But
It's
you
this,
have
because if you go
like,
into the history, Africans sell the Negroes to the white man.
People.
No, none of the
that
one.
wasn't the one.
Not the one. Because North Korea and South Korea, they may look the same, but there's different people. It's the same in China and Japan is different people. They look. So to us, they look. But you can't go in Japan and call them a Chinese. They will get vexed. They might want to fight you.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's the same. It's not. All right. The Russians and America is Edomites. According to the scriptures, there's Edomites, right? But there's a different people, meaning that like you have Magog and then you have Esau, right? No, it's like different people. Now the point I'm trying to prove to you is this: not because you're dark, you're black, it makes you the same people. It's not so. Because then, if you were the same, they would have never sell the Negroes into slavery. They would never do that. You know why? Because that is your own. Why would we do that? Why would we sell the own?
Even just to say, right, is that they really Hamites,
Yeah.
right?
Biblically,
So
Hamites.
they don't call themselves African.
No.
Right? So now they didn't sell their own into
Slavery.
Now let me ask you a question. You're way older than all of us here. This brother is the oldest here, but we know you're older than all of us here, right? Now, what is your nationality?
Me?
Yeah.
Trinidadian.
Trinidadian?
Yeah.
I just to show you that is something they teach us.
Can.
Because
That's right.
Because if you go back to the scriptures, it's an Israelite. According to the scriptures, it's an Israelite.
Common something with that date.
Huh?
I think coming something new they know.
No, not that. Well, to you it will be new to the fact that you know why? Because I want to read some message. Give me back the
Finally verse in the Bible that tell you they scattered as a nation.
Yeah. There are many scriptures. You know, scattered. Psalms, you have in Ezra, you have in Isaiah. Yeah. They scattered to the four corners. To the earth, there are Romans. You know? There are James. James talk about that too. But I got something about how was this scattered?
How was
Was scattered?
Because it's not the Israelites according to the Bible, right? When they go into it, the Israelites is so-called Negroes, right? Latinos and natives.
Yeah.
So-called Negroes, Latinos and natives. Now I hear what you do from again. 28, we that same verse we did before the last one.
Because in 28, you have a same scattered. Say, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again on ships by the way by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
By the what?
I spake unto thee.
Right, go ahead.
Say, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What?
Sold unto your enemies.
Now I'll ask something. I know you're old enough. You're old enough. Can we Old Deuteronomy 28 verse 46. No, you're old enough to know who was sold. Who was sold as people. Sold, like sell, like there was a sell.
Oh, you mean like slavery?
Yeah, slavery. That talking about slavery. That went is can say going into captivity on ships again, right?
Yeah.
Ships.
Yeah.
Which we know is only one particular people went into captivity on ships. And then who was sold?
For bondmen and
Bondmen and bondwomen.
Yeah.
You know?
Which race are people?
Like the Hittite, I think it's the Hittites and the...
No,
Nah,
the Negroes.
Negroes. You come out today. Like
I mean, no.
No, well,
Back then.
true, even back then, but with the chapter saying it didn't have no other nation that went into that was sold as bondwoman or bondwoman.
Yeah.
You know, let me get this straight. Like the Arabs on them, right? They used to sell the Negroes. Esau sell them, Elam sell them, everybody sell them.
All the nations.
So, but you know this year, like you ever watch, well, it's watching news and so forth. When they mention Israelites and Jews, what color you see them? White.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? But the scripture saying here, these people were sold into slavery. The whites wasn't sold into slavery. They take us into slavery. So how could they be the Israelites?
The Europeans are talking about.
Right. Give me that Deuteronomy 28 verse 40. I'm taking there. But let me show you something here. It's all about you don't know who he is. Because they call us Trinidad, but Trinidad, the word Trinidad come from Christopher Columbus. And he didn't call himself a Trinidad. No, did the natives used to live here? The natives used to live here? No, did they call themselves Trinidad?
What the natives are doing?
The natives?
Yeah.
What do you mean, what?
The natives, when he come here, who you meet?
He mean natives? He mean the Arawaks and Caribs?
And Caribs.
But they, according to the scriptures, they are Israelites too. Because they weren't scattered too. But this is our people. It's all about knowing yourself. It's not about not knowing yourself. Because hey, that is why you see that is why, you ever watch a zombie movie?
Yeah.
A zombie that be walking brainless. And they be walking and that is most of the people here today because they don't know the truth. And they will never want to know the truth. Because when you ask that's why when you ask them, right, who he is, you know the first thing they study? Black. A black is a color, it's a shade.
You know it at one point in time, like way back, like before we grandparents, great grandparents, they used to watch with the boat and thing and tell them if you go so far you go fall off the edge of the boat and you understand?
Hear this word. This is Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, but are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, which is what you were talking about earlier on.
Okay.
Right now, if you look in the news, those who call themselves Jews and here and there. But they say they are Jews, but in the scripture here, the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, but they are not. And he just show you through the slave trade.
Yeah, then I want next part tell you they always in nice apparel.
That was going into like the prophets and so forth.
Yeah.
And I want to hear something. You know.
And then on top of that, over you say why you looking for this thing is like if you really go back, right? If you don't go back, so just for you to understand, if you say you're a Trinidadian, right? Your grandchildren go to America. But they will still call themselves like Trinidadian.
Yeah.
So if you really start from Israel, why all of a sudden no you're Trinidadian? You should really be Israel. No matter where you go, where the seed will go. So that already happened. And what happens that if I went for history or the books and I have a chance to, you don't know nothing. I have a chance to tell you something. I can tell you anything you want. I could tell you this is yellow and that is green. And whatever I say, you have to understand that. And then from here forward, right, going forward,
that's right.
They twist the truth.
Right. So if you understand, so what you have to do now is to try and reset yourself back, to try and open yourself in our mind and say, but listen to what you say.
Yeah.
And you need truth and where you get everything from, it's from the Bible. So when you really go back to it, you get to realize, but wait now. This is really the Negroes and them wasn't slaves, and they say the Negroes was the Jews. They didn't say these people with white long thing and whatever it is. When coming up to their Passover is next month, they just go and create this wall and touch up this wall and that and all show is a given image by the way. You don't pay the given image. But basically you have to go back. You have to reset your mind to find out what you choose and then go forward. So when you first go on and say, well, listen, the Bible applies and it's who tell you that? If you understand, if they come to tell you, if they tell you it's a lie, you will believe it because them tell you it's a lie. But you know what?
Even just
I prefer to go and look at it and investigate it.
even just because you made the statement that the Bible had a lie. He didn't come up with that on his
I
own.
never said the Bible.
I tell him that.
Yeah, that was trying to tell you. I never said the Bible is a lie.
So you gotta be careful what you say.
Yeah, they're twisting it.
No, you say that, but you didn't mean that. Say that.
No, when they come the first time you say that the Bible has lies in it.
Yeah, they twist it.
No, that you say something else now, you're saying that they twist it.
Yeah.
Now let me play something here for you, right? As I was telling you before, you call yourself today a Trinidadian. Like if you ask somebody else, you might say they're black. Right? Now, this is an old song here, I don't know if you know it. We're here.
Yeah, I know that.
That's one?
Yeah.
Now why would he be saying he's an Israelite? Why? Because they know that there's something greater. When you read, like give me the Deuteronomy 28 act. But that's an old song. That's an old song, you know, back then. My father, like my father and them used to be dancing, you know, they think about they wasn't listening to what the man saying, what the man was really saying.
Meaning just dancing to the beat.
Yeah, that's all. But if you listen to it, you say, wake up in the morning, slaving from master. When you read the curses, because they say, why? You going to be sold as a bond man and a bond woman. That's all. Let me bring all this from the first.
This is Deuteronomy 28, 46.
Yeah.
And there shall be upon thee a sign and a wonder.
So the curses will be upon us for a sign. A sign. Now a sign is like that. Did you sell up here? That will be, there is a sign.
Subway.
Subway. So you will know that, hey, Subway, you know that I can't go inside there and get KFC.
No.
That is Subway, they're not sell bread.
Yeah.
Not so?
Yeah.
So the sign tells you plenty about the store. About what it is, what this particular situation is, right? So what the Lord saying here is that these curses shall be upon you for a sign. So when you read the curses and you watch, you're supposed to be saying, hey, but this is what I was talking about. But
and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
A sign and a wonder, but
and upon thy seed forever.
For what?
Upon thy seed
so
forever.
It will be upon thy seed forever. It will never go. No. Like how they like to teach. Like how they teach that, hey, well, it was the Israelites back then. That done. Nah, that ain't done. Because it said forever. The Lord said forever. And the Lord, he ain't come back yet. He coming soon, but he come back yet. So this is forever.
And
right?
Just to add, you said you seed forever. And if you look at everybody, who is the one that be working there? Who owns these stores? So forever you will be on the curse. You are forever working. Forever you always owing.
Forever they will always be. Forever they will always be killing you.
So that's a little clue to tell you who is well.
Well,
right?
Well,
47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
So this because that is something I had mentioned there before. Because we serve the Lord, these things was brought upon us. But we went against the Lord. Well.
And with gladness of heart, and for abundance of all things. Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies.
You could do what?
Serve thine enemies.
So ask something. I show you no about slavery. I show you no about slavery.
That's what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
So who the Lord was talking about? Who the Lord was talking about? Who the Lord was talking about? The Lord was talking about our people. The Lord was talking about our people. Well,
and thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Yeah, why the Lord send them against thee? Because you know why? We went against the Lord. We break His commandments. We went to other gods. We went to do this thing. So the Lord get fed up.
Keep His statutes.
We didn't keep His statutes.
So it's like your children doing something.
Yeah.
You correct them.
Like
so he corrected his children.
That's a beautiful point. Because if I don't know if you have children, but if you have children, right? And your son come in and give you talk and he buckle up and he think you'll beat him. Because you don't want him go you ain't want him go off. Not so? But we went off.
So what's the meaning
Lord, I heal the sick, I cast out the demon. How come I go in hell?
No, that you finish just saying
it. Finish. Alright, therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
So when you watch these slavery movies, when you watch these things, what they are them cut in film. They can't drink no water, they get in whips, they get in licks. And that was sign, that was to tell you who the Lord dealt with. Well,
and in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness.
Yeah, you saw the woman naked on the fields, sometimes naked, or beating them. So they're raping them, they do all kind of thing.
What is last celebration?
The last what?
Celebration.
What do you mean celebration?
Carnival.
Oh yeah, carnival.
What you say on the road?
Nakedness. But this particularly was talking about like slavery. Go ahead.
And in want of all things, so you always want, we never have.
Yeah, we never have.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
They say, read over that again one more time. That's a little piece.
And in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So you can put a yoke of iron around thy neck, right? I know what the slavery movie is. I know what shot. What do you have around the neck?
You ever see them down in the ship yet?
Yeah. What you know? You ever go down St. George's? Right down Port inside on
St.
George.
George
Go on top of the hill. Fort George. Right, you go on top of the hill. They still have
them
all these
chains.
are the slaves on them. These are the big you can and they have the big chain around for the foot shop. And that was a sign. I said, tell you who the Lord talking about. He wasn't talking about these crackers and them calling themselves Israel. He was talking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives.
Yeah.
Because if you watch it's a movie called Amistad, it's an old movie. Amistad was when they show you in that movie that the Africans sell the Negroes, and they show you that they was going across in different places, like the ships was going across in different places, and capturing the Negroes, capturing the Latinos, doing them that. Good.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Right, so a yoke of iron. So that is a sign, that is to show you. It don't have another nation that went through that. Well,
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
no, swift as the eagle flies. Mark something. The Lord say go break swift as an eagle. You watch news. Where's the animal for America? We just have one like the emblem. What animal is used?
Eagle.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
That's a bird of prey, you know.
Huh?
That's a bird of prey.
Right. So that's why you tell them, and who was the prey? Who was the prey?
There the bird.
There's the bird. Them is the bird. There you say it's swift like an eagle. Them is the bird.
And sell a cat to say, room carry that eagle too.
Yeah, wrong.
Room as the truth, well, them as the...
Well, you know, still here, you know,
Yeah.
because it's coming on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
So when they language that people didn't understand. But when they come, they almost get like Hebrew interpreters to interpret.
They come with the bastard language.
Yeah, they come with the
nation-
bastard language.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
So they didn't care about us. And that proved true. Look, remember I used to send mail all the time on the normal mail. They used to have the sticker. Remember, they used to put the sticker on it.
Yeah.
They used to have stickers to show you. They used to be feeding. On one of the stickers, they used to have like the alligator eating the black child. They didn't care. They used to feed the child into alligators to catch them for the leather to make like other clothes and things. They didn't care about no old or young. They didn't care about that. You feel they really care? If they didn't care, they would have never be feeding the youngsters to alligators. This is the kind of torment that Jake went through. That is why I tell you, it don't lie here, you know. Wait, there is facts. And wait here, you know why they're still set? It's because they don't want all to know the truth. They know the truth and they will never want you to know who he is. Because knowing who he is, bringing him back closer to the Lord.
Once Israel get closer to the Lord, they know the Lord will come and rescue them.
Yeah. And that is the thing. I sure all them years he must hear the Bible, right? That's Deuteronomy. But he never hear them curses. Because he never hear that they went into slavery through the Bible and so.
Those churches don't bring all those things for a couple of reasons. One is, if I hear about something called some people say the nice creed, for the 501c3 charter. I don't know if you hear about them. They still govern under this, that they sign under law, that they will, of course, without paying taxes and stuff. They will collect their money and their offerings and something like that. That's why you see the pastor and the pastor with bands and things. And the congregation. But on sign under the agreement, you cannot say certain things. You cannot. So that's why you wouldn't hear a lot of things that we say. You wouldn't hear there.
Nah, you would.
Right. We didn't sign under that.
That's what they're trying to find something.
Raw facts here, any and raw truth.
And then earlier on, they talked about the Bible. Like my brothers, they have a Bible here, which is the original Bible. Right? Not just, there are some a lot of traditional versions that come out after.
yeah.
And those don't even have so many books that these have. Because a lot of them, they have took out so many books. And those books is called in the Apocrypha, which means hidden books. And those books have real meat that will show you what they did.
History and everything.
Yeah, and especially what they did. What Esau did to everybody. So they actually took it off because they realized that was condemning them. So they actually took out those books.
You got it in it. They twisted.
I mean, I want to hear something here. Everybody just going to like the Psalms. Everybody going to the Psalms and so forth, right? But give me that Psalms here.
This is Psalms 137.
With this,
Ready?
This
Come on
one.
in.
Yeah, go ahead.
have a
Brother.
We are on the drum. By the rivers of Babylon.
By the what?
Yeah,
By the rivers of Babylon.
By the rivers of Babylon.
I
You
want
ever hear that song? You ever hear that song? By the rivers of Babylon.
Yeah.
So where they get that from? Where you feel they get it from?
Yeah.
They get it from right here? Who was singing this song?
Bob Marley.
Nah, yeah, well, Bob Marley, it had a sing over Bob Marley.
He do a cover.
Yeah, you do a cover over it. You're correct about that. But also somebody one before that.
The original one is
The woman and them. Where that?
Yeah.
Go to it.
By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion.
Yeah, but we do remember because they remember how good we was.
That's not
You know? You remember how good we was, right?